He's Mark Wahlberg. He's starring in the movie Mile 22, hits theaters this Friday, and he joins us from New York City. How are you, Mark?
Mr. Dan Patrick, how are you, sir?
What time did you get up today?
Today I got up at 3:45 East Coast time.
All right. And then you were throwing some steel around?
I was in the gym, baby. I'm getting after it.
Who was somebody spotting you?
No, I didn't have any spotters today. I'm not lifting heavy. Everything is functional movement. I want to be as athletic and mobile as possible.
Have you
I
changed?
got to work off all the wine, all the pasta that I drank over the last from Valentine's Day until July 31st.
Have you adopted the Tom Brady method?
No, I have not.
Why not?
Because I still feel like I'm going across the middle and I might get hit by Cam Chancellor, so I can't be just working out with a couple bands. I got to do some real strength and conditioning.
How do I get in the 4 a.m. club?
You just come with us, baby. You're with us. You're in.
What do I have to wear, and do I have to look a certain way?
No, I would say the only thing, no spandex and no Speedo. That's the only rule.
Yeah, I'm out.
Although LeBron has broken the spandex rule, so maybe you can get away from it.
Have you crossed paths with LeBron in L.A.?
I haven't seen him in L.A. yet, but I'm happy that he's in L.A. I'm happy that he's happy, and I'm happy that the Celtics have a clear path to the Eastern Conference Finals and then to the championship.
Who has a better chance of winning a championship this year, the Celtics, Red Sox, or Patriots?
Actually, the Red Sox, Patriots, and the Celtics all have a chance.
No. Best chance.
Best chance, I would have to say right now, you have to say the Red Sox got the best record in baseball. They got 10-game lead on the Yankees. And, we got J.D. Martinez and Mookie Betts. We're looking good.
Do you have cheat food?
I don't have cheat food right now. I think when I get to where I want to be, I can kind of eat and cheat a little bit. But you know what? I'm either all the way in or I'm all the way out. There's no kind of, go between, start over, sneak, none of that.
Tougher to put on weight or take off weight for a movie?
It's obviously easier at my age to put on weight. The metabolism slows down. Much easier to put on weight.
But in this movie, Mile 22, so you're a CIA operative, you have to look a certain way, right?
Yeah. Well, no, I think, look, a lot of the times Pete was sending me Steve Bannon speeches to kind of look at as character inspiration, oddly enough. So Pete just wanted me to be ripped. In Lone Survivor, I was kind of heavy because I was coming in from Pain and Gain. Deepwater Horizon, I was eating. He wanted me to be as heavy as possible and out of shape playing an oil rig worker, eating fried food in Louisiana. And then Patriots Day, I was an out of shape cop with a bad leg. So he was like, you know what, forget it. Because after that, I got into really good shape. And he's like, I never get the Rip Mark Wahlberg. I want the Rip Mark Wahlberg. So I spent 5 months training. And as soon as we got into the same city, every night he was trying to take me out to eat and drink. And I just had to refuse for the 3 months that we shot the visit.
Mile 22 hits theaters coming up this Friday. But when you look, what's the most amazing transformation you've ever seen with an actor?
Well, there have been many. I think, you look at De Niro and Raging Bull from, when he was in fighting shape to when he was Jake LaMotta, kind of doing dinner theater. Christian Bale and The Machinist. I've gone from 212 to 137. Yeah. But, I think it's much the physical preparation is just, a requirement, but also the mental preparation. So you've seen many people do many amazing performances.
Yeah, you have Dallas Buyers Club with Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah, Matthew McConaughey and Jared Leto.
What's the what movie have you stopped, if you're going through the channels that you stopped that's yours? And you'll actually watch it in a little while.
Lone Survivor, anytime. Invincible a little bit because I love the football. The true stories obviously are the things that I find the most compelling. But I actually saw some clips from The Gambler that was doing this kind of little retrospect on my career, which looked really cool. But yeah, I would say probably Lone Survivor.
If you got into the octagon with Ronda Rousey, who plays Sam Snow in Mile 22, how would you fare right now?
As long as I'm on my feet, I'm good to go. But that's my girl. I would only have her back. I would never try to fight with her.
How did you think? What did you think of her acting ability?
You know what? Everybody expects her to do lots of great kick-ass action, which she is more than capable. But it's her dramatic performance that's one of the real standouts in the film. She did an amazing job. She's got her head on her shoulders the right way. She's really focused on kind of doing it one performance at a time and slowly building a real career and a body of work that will allow her to continue to grow, from movie to movie.
What did you think of the Oscars adding the new popular film category?
I'm cool, whatever they want to do. I don't, that's neither here nor there. It's all good. I think, many popular films have won in the past. I think recently, a lot of independent movies that mass audiences haven't seen have gotten more accolades, but it's all good.
I saw where you were tweeting out about Baker Mayfield. Is this a new man crush? Does Brady know that you have a man crush on Baker Mayfield?
Baker is a friend. I'm really happy for him. I was excited to see him go number one, but I think Cleveland. Cleveland was a couple of plays away last year from winning, 4 or 5 games. I bet on them to win 5.5 or more. And I think, I wouldn't be surprised if they actually had a winning record. I like Baker a lot. I like Jared Goff a lot. Brady obviously is the greatest of all time. I mean, if he's not secure in that status after winning 5 and appearing in 8, then nothing will make him secure. But Brady's the greatest of all time. But I think Baker, he's just a special kid, really nice and, considerate, kind. I've spent quite a bit of time with him. I'm proud of him.
He's Mark Wahlberg. The movie is Mile 22, which hits theaters this Friday, and the distance of 22 miles from the American Embassy in Southeast Asia to an airfield for extraction there. A lot of violence in this trailer so far that I've seen, Mark.
Yeah, you know what? It's great in its setup. It's a character-driven action movie, but once we step on the gas, we never let up. And again, remember, Baker Mayfield is not in the same division. I would never root for Jets quarterback. I would never root for Dolphins quarterback or Bills quarterback. So let's also, make that clear.
Wait, so you're not rooting for Sam Darnold to do well?
You know what? I would. I hope he does well, and the Jets do terrible. That's okay with me. But I don't want to wish anybody bad. I just don't. I think the Patriots have a lot more winning to do.
Soccer team? Are you trying to bring a soccer team? Keep a soccer team in Columbus? Are you playing a role?
We're opening a Wahlburgers. We have a car dealership in Columbus, and I was just asked yesterday if I would do anything to keep the team, and I said I would look into it. I would actually have to ask Mr. Kraft about the state of the MLS and if it would be a smart investment. But I certainly love being Columbus. I love being part of that community. And, it was something that I didn't know about. I wasn't aware of until somebody asked me yesterday.
Are you a soccer fan?
But I like how informed you are. Yes, I am. You know what? I was pushing back like a lot of American sports fans on soccer. World Cup actually really brought me in. I had always watched and loved the U.S. women's team. And all that they were able to accomplish. I thought as a dad of 2 girls, what inspiration they were bringing to so many young girls all over the country and all over the world. But the World Cup, I was 9 out of 10 picks. And the only time I lost was when I picked with my heart. And I picked England to win to go to the final against France. But that's because I'm friendly with Kane and Dele Alli.
Wait, you're friends with Harry Kane?
Harry, my brother Paul and I visited the Tottenham Hotspurs, and we were talking about doing some stuff. We played a little soccer. We were on the pitch with Dele, and Harry and those guys came by to set a transformer, so we got to spend some time together. Yeah, so it was, I'm fans of those guys.
How many Wahlburgers are there?
Much to my Arsenal friends all hate it. I have a lot of friends in England, but we have 27 locations open now. We'll open another 10 before the end of 2018. And then we have a big expansion plan for 2019.
Man, look at you. You're going to get out of acting one day and then just become like this business tycoon?
Well, I hope to just be able to kind of pick and choose when and where I want to work with who I want, but not at this pace. But, it's been great because the movies that I've been really passionate about making and things that I've been developing and creating on my own are all starting to come together, and we're getting them all made. But no, I'd like to slow down, be more behind the scenes. But hopefully, we kind of own and control our own content in the future as well.
How old's your oldest now?
Ella's about to be 15.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of it, Danny. It's not easy.
Well, we saw a little bit of it. What was that, a year and a half ago when I was worried?
Oh.
Has it gotten better or worse?
You know what? Every once in a while I get, I love you, you're the best dad, but most of the time it's you doing everything and I hate you. But she's in New York right now. I give her a little bit more freedom, a little bit more trust.
Boy.
She's having breakfast with a friend and then supposed to go to 2 stores. I've got people, within 30 feet kind of lingering around. Where I understand there. But yeah, this is a test of trust.
Is there
a big city, but she loves it here. She was so excited. I couldn't believe she was up because, she was up at 7 this morning, and then she goes, "I never slept, Dad." I was like, "Oh my God!" I said, "We can't go with your friend until you get 8 hours of sleep." And she goes, "I'll sleep tomorrow." I was like, "Oh wow."
any boys come around yet?
Yeah, a couple here and there, but they seem nice and polite, and they can come over to the house and hang around in my presence, and go for a swim, and but that's as far as it goes.
Do you put on a tank top and do a party pump before they come over just to remind them?
I don't go that far, but I'm sitting right there in the cabana. I got full view of everything, so it's cool. We have some Wahlburgers takeout, and they come over, and they're very respectful. So it's all good. And you know what? It's inevitable. So, I mean, I don't know. I went from, I'll keep her locked up till she's 30 to maybe I'll marry her off at 19. I don't know what to do. Every day it's changing, the approach and the philosophy.
I think you got it. I hate to say this as the daughter of our father of 3 daughters, you got another 5-year window here where then they're eventually going to love you. But you're going to be.
Well, if I'll take the 5 years, if you're saying that the latter is true, I'll take that. Man.
Oh yeah. Once they got to be 20 and a little older, they were a delight to be around. It was that window of around 12, 13 to around 19, and I went, "Who are you?" So
yeah, it's pretty brutal.
Yeah,
everybody says it, and hopefully everybody says that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. So I'm looking forward to that, but I'm also not looking forward to my youngest, who's still my little angel and kisses me every time I ask for hugs and snuggles and, wants to be around and gets up with me and goes places and does stuff. And, I don't want that to shift into what I'm dealing with now.
Yeah, well, that's inevitable, too. Hey, great to catch up with you as always. Tell Berg we said hello, and it's Mile 22 hits theaters this Friday with Mark Wahlberg.
I will, but thanks for the advice. I appreciate it. It's actually giving me a little bit of peace today.
Thank you, Mark. It's Mark Wahlberg.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Dan Patrick Show app.